This is a mod, this Cortex TH mod of Theme Hospital, which changes resolution and allows it to use DirectX 9 instead of whatever DOS thing it used when it was made in like 1997. But otherwise, it seems to be functionally equivalent, and indeed, like the graphics in the game are pretty much the same. But so I want to get started on this, actually play some Theme Hospital. I guess I'll go with Doctor. I don't think I've ever finished this game, so this might end up being too hard, but we'll see. Alright. Welcome to your first hospital. Get the place up and running by placing a reception desk, building a GP's office, and hiring a receptionist and a doctor. Then wait for some business to come along. It's a good idea to build a psychiatry department and hire a doctor with psychiatric qualifications, naturally. A pharmacy and nurse are also essential for curing your patients. Watch out for rogue cases of bloaty head. An inflation room will soon sort those out. You'll be looking to cure 10 people and make sure your reputation doesn't drop below 200. So, first thing, I need to build a general diagnosis. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger than it needs to be and put in a bunch of windows. So, there's the desk, filing cabinet. No, wait. I want to turn this around so that it makes a little bit more sense, so that the doctor's actually facing the patient. Is there a better place for me to put this? Doesn't really look like it. Doesn't really look like it. That's okay, though. This is the fundamental diagnosis room in your hospital. New patients are sent here to find out what is wrong with them. They are then sent either to further diagnosis or to a room where they can be cured. You might want to build another GP's office if this one gets too busy. The bigger the room and the more extra objects you place in it, the higher the prestige of the doctor. This is also true of all occupied rooms. GP's office requires any doctor. One thing that I know I'm going to need to worry about, because I'm usually really bad at this, is heat. So I'm going to place a couple of radiators, maybe one there, and then get a bunch of benches. I'm really good at seating, so there's plenty of seating. Need that reception desk, so let's do that. Hire a doctor. So I think my main plan here is just to hire expensive doctors. So like 158 for the paycheck. Oh wait, he's rubbish at the job though. Never mind. Foolish risk taker who couldn't care less. Okay, fine. Poorly trained and reckless. Okay. We've got terrible choices. Rude and abrasive. Oh, crap. Jeez. Careful and dependable in an emergency. That is without a doubt the highest quality doctor that I could choose. You need to buy a receptionist. I need to buy a receptionist. Charming, polite, and helpful. Enrages insects with deodorant spray. That sounds like my kind of lady. Okay, so I've got the GP's office. I might as well open because I don't think anybody's going to come right away. So I've got the GP's office going. I guess I should go ahead and just get everything. What's my reputation at right now? 500. That's cool. So let's put a general diagnosis on the other side of the hall. How about that? I'll put in a bunch of windows. I assume that windows make people happier. I don't know. Even when they have to change their clothes. Like here. And then a couple of radiators. Like in the other one. I'll put it there. Patients who require further diagnosis are sent to be checked here. If a GP's office doesn't find out what is wrong with them, general diagnosis often will. From here, they'll be sent back to the GP's office for analysis of results. Later on, it's going to become important that I just generally well-motivated and dedicated baits tourists and museums. Listens to the radio. Listens to the radio. I'm cool. Later on, I think I'm going to have to worry about spending too much early on. Let's make sure that we are well benched. Actually, let's get a drinks machine going. Let's put it right there. Seems like the best place for it. Alright. plenty of benches. Let me check on heat. I guess the heat's okay. Yeah, I guess we've got some stuff going on there. Yeah, seems good to me. Next most important thing is probably a pharmacy. So I'll do this right next door to general diagnosis. Patients who have been diagnosed and whose treatment is a drug must visit the pharmacy to take their medicine. As more and more drug cures are researched and become available, this room gets busier. Yeah. And that requires a nurse. Enjoys French art house films, not bothered about the job. Bone idle. Okay, 156. Cares a great deal about the job at hand. Ex-quiz show host! Perfect! Exactly the kind of person that I want running my pharmacy. She is moving. Okay.
Patients are asked not to vomit too much.
That's true. They are asked not to vomit too much. Let's get a ward going. So this, I know I can place a bunch of beds in here. So let's try to... Where does the desk go, though? Could put the desk there. 3 beds and a desk. Not bad. I like it. And of course my radiator addiction. Patients are kept here for observation. And they remain there prior to having an operation, although I don't have the ability to operate. This guy might die in my hospital. We'll see. I should get a few more benches. Ah, yes. I'm going to need a staff room. Otherwise, my staff will get tired and they will hate me. So, there's a sofa. Let's get a pool table. A few more sofas and a TV. Sure. Pool table, sofa. Television, radiator. Beautiful. Your staff get tired as they carry out their jobs. They require this room to relax. Oh! He was cured! He didn't die! That's awesome. I'm excited about that. Building a staff room with plenty for them to do is very worthwhile. Well, I have a staff room, and there's a fair amount to do. I guess I can put bathrooms down here as well. Let's make a nice little bathroom. I guess there probably shouldn't be windows in the bathroom, huh? Alright, fine. So, get a few more toilets, a few more sinks. Beautiful! Patients feeling the call of nature will need to unburden themselves in the comfort of your toilet facilities. I wonder what this guy has. Alright, what else do I need? Psychiatry. Seems like a good place for it. So there's a couch. Let's put that there. That is for people to change. You came into my hospital and you went straight to the bathroom. What a jerk. Let's get a bookcase and a skeleton. Why not? Boom. A nice radiator. Patients diagnosed with psychiatric illnesses must visit the psychiatry department to receive counseling. Psychiatrists can also make diagnoses, finding out what type of illnesses they have, and if mental in origin, treat them using a trusty couch. That means, okay, so a Premiership footballer has expressed a wish to visit your hospital. Oh yeah, this was developed in Britain, so this is a very British game. I am officially going to invite that VIP. I do need to hire a psychiatrist, careful and dependable, enjoys fart surfing. Alright, I'm all about fart surfing. Let's see. I can probably only put benches on one side of this hallway. Yeah, that's cool. I'll put him where I can see him. Is there anything else I need? I need to hire a handyman. Let's find the most expensive one. Listens to the radio, twisted and resentful, burning up with hate. Poorly trained and reckless, heckles poor comedians. You know what? I'm cool with that. Oh, right. 83% chance that we've identified what type of invisibility the patient has. The downside here is if they've incorrectly identified, the treatment kills him. And I don't want that on my record. So I'm going to send him home. I need an inflation clinic. So this guy has bloaty head. You can tell by his bloaty head. So, inflation clinic right next to psychiatry. Why not? As I recall, a fire extinguisher makes these kinds of things, instruments, more resilient and less likely to break. Patients with a painful yet humorous condition of bloaty head must come to the inflation clinic, where the overlarge cranium will be popped and instantly reinflated to the correct pressure. The inflation clinic requires any doctor. It also requires ongoing maintenance by a handyman. Your team has discovered the squits. The cause is eating pizza found under the cooker. Yeah, that'll do it. Symptoms, ugh, surely you can guess. The cure is a glutinous mix of stringy pharmaceutical chemicals solidify the patient's innards.
VIP is touring the building.
There's the VIP. He doesn't look much like a footballer. I probably need one more doctor. Should probably get another psychiatrist so that my one psychiatrist can take a break. We've discovered bloaty head, the cause, sniffing cheese and drinking unpurified rainwater. Keep that in mind, folks. Symptoms, very uncomfortable for the sufferer. Well, yeah, got a huge head. Yeah, and then it's popped and then refilled. Oh, it's gonna happen right there. Popped, and then the excess was just like chopped off, and then re-inflated, and he looks great. Make sure that there's plenty of space. I don't think there's anything else that I can build. Is there? No. Let me check on the heat. Heat looks good. Maybe up that a little bit. Let's see what happens. Where is... That's not what I want. That's what I want. Okay, so they're borderline thirsty, borderline cold, but generally my patients are very happy. I need to cure 7 more people, it looks like. It might be worth hiring a second handyman. Remarkably polite and genial manner. Has an HGV license. I don't even know what that means. Oh, right! I only have 1 nurse, but I have 2 things that require nurses. Very conscientious. Yeah, whatever. She's happy. She's good. Alright, so there are 3 people in the queue. Oh, no! Just instantly transport him. Cleaning up. This is going pretty well. This is a nice little, area that I got going on. We've discovered TV personalities. The cause is daytime television. Symptoms, delusions of being able to present a cookery show. And a trained psychiatrist must convince the patient to sell their TV and buy a radio. Good. It might be worth... What's the queue look like? It's just 1. I don't know... Sometime soon it might be worth getting a second GP's office. I don't know. It might also be worth... No, I don't want to put the bathroom... I don't know. I'm thinking about general layout type stuff here. I want to keep the bathroom out of the way as much as possible, because not everyone is going to go there. And so I would much rather have it streamlined for people to come in and get treated Because later on I know that people are going to start dying in my halls. Because they just can't get treated. These 5 things, including psychiatry, I guess, these 5 things all need to be in close proximity to each other. Because those are the primary ones. Ooh! The uncommon cold! Cause is small particles of snot in the air. The symptoms: runny nose, sneezing, and discolored lungs. A big swig of uncommon cough medicine, made from special ingredients in the pharmacy, will cure this. After visiting your hospital, a Premiership footballer remarked, "That's a super hospital." And I should know. I've been in a few. He gave me $13.50. Nice. Heaped piles caused by standing around water coolers. Patient feels like he or she, I imagine, not he, she, is sitting on a bag of marbles. Nice. The cure is a pleasant yet powerfully acidic drink that dissolves the piles from the inside. Sounds delightful. Delightful! I can increase speed a little bit, since this seems to be running pretty well. So, if I remember correctly... Uh-oh. So my radiator's broke. That's cool. I probably need to hire a second nurse. Or a third nurse. Distills whiskey! Yes! So in this first mission, the first few missions really, I'm not really gonna have to worry about money too much. I mean, you can see I've still got $20,000. But in the future, I'm gonna have to start hiring cheaper people. Invisibility is a notoriously hard thing to cure. It's the one that's going to cause me the most trouble, generally speaking. I probably don't need 2 handymen, so I'm going to fire this guy. So I don't have any plants. But yeah, theory crafting for the future, I think that I need to make sure that I have a GP's office, a general diagnosis, psychiatry, ward, and pharmacy all close to the entrance. And then other things like inflation clinic, and then later on like X-ray and operating theater and all of that I can deal with as they come up. I can put those much further away and be relatively confident that people aren't gonna just randomly die on me. Okay. 77%? No. Not gonna let people die in here. Ooh. Q got big. Alright. Okay, bloaty head should be easy to diagnose. Yeah, that's a pretty impressive Q. I think it's about time for a second GP's office. Not a general diagnosis. Second GP's office. I'm gonna put the second GP's office, I guess, right next to the pharmacy. Why not? Dear Danny Dubs, you have been vastly successful during your tenure at this hospital. To this end, we predict great things for you and would like to offer you a position elsewhere. Alright, I have succeeded. I completed this level. The salary would be $11,287, and we think you'd love the new challenge it would pose. Sleepy Hollow Hospital? Yes, please.